Hi, good afternoon, guys. I hope you can see and hear me. If you can see and hear me, just type it in the comment box so that I know. I'm also checking on my other device, and if I can see the voice and audio, I'll actually get started. I'm just checking. Yeah, I think, yeah, the voice is audible, and let's get started, guys. Let's get started. So let me just share with you today's ideas. And before that, as usual, we will start with the rules. All these trading ideas are purely based on technical breakouts, and but I always advise you to do your own analysis before taking any kind of trade. So all these whatever analysis I do, I always give you stop loss. I always give you targets. Please ensure that you move out of the tradings in case any of these things are achieved, because many times what happens after the first target is achieved, many times it may go back to the buying price, or probably even it may go and test the stop losses also. It's very important for you to follow that instructions very clearly. Next most important thing is, if you want to hold on for the next target, hold your stop loss to the buying price so that it will become easier for you, so you will not lose out anything on that trade. So I'm not charging anything for this, guys. The main thing is, I want you to make as much money as possible and give out as much money to the charity, at least 10% to charity. Is that is what is my main vision, is to create world's largest giver community, and help me to do that. And all these are purely for educational purposes, guys. Any investment is done is purely at your own discretion, at your risk. So let's get started. What are the stocks at which we are seeing very good momentum? One is at Adani Ports. Adani Ports is at a very good sweet spot. If it is going to break this stop loss, then I think you need to move out. But if you get, I think there's a good place for you to enter. 663, 665 could be a good place to enter. 659, which is the day's low, could be your stop loss. And we have actually already tested a new high today, and as long as we can actually go back and close above that, I think sky's the limit, because it's at all-time highs, and it can move much more higher. But anyway, at this point of time, at least we need to move back to the previous the high which has been made for today. It has to go there and actually close there. That's very important. So immediately you can keep a target as 675 and 680. 682 I think is the all-time high which was actually achieved today. The next thing is TVS Motors. TVS Motors has actually clearly shown a reversal now, and 595 to 597 could be the good place to buy. 584, which is today's day low, is your stop loss, and if that's achieved, then 605, 610, 620 is something which we can look at in TVS Motors. The next target is to do with ITC. ITC is at a very important level. 209 to 210 is a good place for you to enter this. 207 will, which is our day's low, is going to be the stop loss. 215, 220, 230. This is the levels which we can actually look at, and probably it will go back and test its previous highs also very soon. The next stock for today is going to be JSW Steel. Steel sector yesterday has actually shown a good support. It has shown the early reversals. So now it is actually already ready. So 410, 411 could be the good place to buy. 406, which is day low, again is going to be your stop loss. 415, 420, 420. These are the targets which we can look for in JSW Steel. And finally, Punjab National Bank, again, PSU banks have been doing phenomenally well, and PNB, Bank of Baroda, these are actually doing extremely well. And this has given a good breakout. But anyway, at right now, if you are looking at buying for 41, 41.5 could be a good place to buy. 40.5, which is near the day's low, is our stop loss. 42.5, 43.5, 45 could be the levels which we can look at. And if I have to talk about Nifty, Bank Nifty, have actually shared with you in my in the morning itself. As long as we can hold the previous day's low, until unless we don't break yesterday's low, we are actually ready to go higher. As long as we need to close above 14,800, that is very very important, and we can see good amount of buying interest coming in. And the data which we are seeing currently suggests that right now market is more likely to get back into the buy zone, and bulls are trying to take their control. So that's what we can see at this point of time. Every other data is actually showing more in favor of the bulls at this point of time. So it's better for us to start actually looking at buying. And there's a very interesting thing that the stimulus already yesterday there's some approvals which have happened, and it is going to go for the voting, and all this drama is going to continue for a week. And now this is going to be a lot of positive momentum which will get started in the US market, and that is going to percolate down for the entire world market. So from that perspective, I don't see at this point of time for us to be fearful, because yesterday was more of a panic selling. And as long as we can hold 14,800 and close above that, I think we should see very slowly move towards the for 15,000 levels. And once we are able to sustain that, I think there's a good movement which can actually happen above that. So that is what is happening currently. And for Bank Nifty also, 35,000 is a very good support level. So as long as we can hold on 35,000 and we'll start actually going closing above 36,000, even there actually we should probably see all this selling pressure getting off. So we'll have to closely watch today's levels, but hopefully everything is going to be on the buying side. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great and prosperous day, and may you make a lot of money. Thank you very much. And